We're here coyote trapping. This is on a private property. Guy wants rid of the coyotes. Today, PA is first day of trapping season. And the location we're at is this field that they let grow in the middle, but they cut the whole way around. We already put a flat set right up on the left-hand side of this one. We're gonna put a dirt hole here in front of us, and then we're gonna go over and we're gonna put a dirt hole right in the corner here. The main wind is blowing across, so that's why the flat set's on the left-hand side up there. The dirt hole will be here. If he travels here, he'll catch a scent. But in case he does pick up the scent of the second one, it's more chances of having a double. We have scat right here, which shows us it's just full of hair. And plus previous years trapping here, we've always picked up a couple coyotes up here. So we're gonna go put a dirt hole in right here. And we were recording the flat set, but I got bit by the trap because obviously it was one of the many traps that I didn't adjust the pan tension on before the start of the season. But anyways, right here, just gonna put in a quick dirt hole. This stuff's really clayey. It's been raining all day. That's what I like about the auger is that is all of, oh heck, 20 inches deep. You can get whatever put down in there. I don't dig like a huge trap bed, just big enough for the trap. I don't think all that flashy stuff really helps, at least in this area for coyotes. That tends to just be a raccoon magnet type of set. Not many fox here. I just pulled the whole wad out because this is nothing but, I mean, this clumps right up, so we'll be lucky if we even get anything sifted over it. But we have the peat moss here to help. Have you come in here and you'll see the trap bed. I make it as big as the trap. Try to get it as tight as I can, which is the K9 Extreme. Nope. Put the anchor in first. Using wolf fangs here. Use wolf fangs and super sticks, it depends on it, but this soft mucky clay field here, I feel the wolf fangs make me feel more comfortable at holding than the super stake does. I'm going to drive that clean pass up to that swivel and a little further, because by the time I set this anchor, which surprisingly just felt hitting a rock here, first time ever trapping in this field. Give her a tap to free her up. And set it. And you saw that came up and clean back to where that swivel's free again. Always beat that hole shut or it's going to fill with water. Get this set. Like I said, I'm using K9 Extreme. It's got a nice 6.5 inch jaw spread on it. That's all we're allowed here in PA. Not paying attention, feels a lot better now. And you see that trap doesn't really fit in there. And I like it like that. I like it real tight, because then I can go ahead and pound around here, pound around there, just to make sure that it just fits. And then I'll be able to pinch the trap in there. We're getting a lot of rain, so I normally don't use the peat moss as a bedding material. I'm not gonna put a lot in here, so the trap's just all cushiony normally, but we're expecting a lot of rain, and there's no point wasting the wax dirt because we're not expecting a lot of cold weather yet. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tap in around it, and that's gonna put the solid ground underneath the jaws. And then right up here, I'm gonna tap the hole down in the entrance. Try to get that bedded as solid as you can. But this clay is definitely, there we go. That's good. Now it doesn't want to rock. You want to make your set as quick as you can, just like a lot of people say, but you don't want to ignore the fact that that trap can't move. Because if it does, then there's no point in putting it there, because he feels that move under his foot, something shift around. Now all of his attention is going to be right there, and his attention ain't with his feet, it's with his nose. I don't use pan covers, I just put peat moss in there. That peat moss don't pack, so he'll be able to step on that pan and it'll still drop. I'm gonna try to get some of this over top of it to blend back in. Use a sifter like a cheese grater. You can see what I'm dealing with here. But just enough to hold that peat down, because if the wind picks up, it'll blow a lot of it off there. And he can still feel them. Like on these K9 Extremes, I got these high points where the jaws are bolted in. He'll be able to feel how hard that is and how soft that is. And it might cause his attention to go somewhere else other than in that hole and stepping around it. Like I said, this rain today has really slowed everything down. Just get all this out of here. I'll brush some of this back over, try to get it to where you can get everything nice and packed in. Now there's barely anything covering the trap, because I'm just not going to sift mud over top of it. That's just going to gum it up, and even worse than not having a ton of dry covering on there. So I'll just grab some of this duff from when they mowed. And I'll pull the sticks out. And I'll blend it in that way. Like I said, I'm not really caring if this is all flashy. the hole's already going to give good indication why the fresh dirt is dug up here, but it doesn't mean there's a big pile of it. This hole could have been dug 2 days ago and then just weathered in some. All right, so that's the set. Got a nice deep hole. Trap's bedded right in front. Probably right there's the center of the pan. So probably 9 inches back. I actually never really did that until now, looking to see how far back I'm putting them. However, it fits the set I'm making. So right there's the back of the jaw. Don't want him to step on there in case it is gonna move. So something right there. And then something up here. Just little guiding. You don't want to try to over guide coyote, in my opinion. You want him to kind of feel comfortable just coming in here, and he has all the foot space to move around because he's already used to it the whole way down through this edge of this field. So now you don't want to be sticking sticks here, and trying to literally make him step right there only, and that he'll probably go over here where you didn't stick a bunch of sticks and start sniffing around there first. Get the stuff put away here. Get the set baited. Got some of my bait here. Get like a tablespoonful all the way down that hole. A little bit of coyote urine. There you go, that's a dirt hole. That's how I make my dirt hole. Like I said, it's not big flashy dirt hole type, but works for me. And we got a flat set down there already. We're gonna put another dirt hole in up here. Like I said, the main wind direction is coming across this. So if they normally cut the corners sharp, you know, shortest strip around the corner, I guess. So that wind direction going this way will really help, but we're gonna put a set right in the corner to try to make sure if there's 2 or even 3 coming down through here some point in the next couple days, try to pick as many of them up as we can. So we'll move over here, put another one in real quick.